Rhiannon, public pressure has been mounting all week long. We've talked with parents, with educators, teachers, and school districts who have all said they were afraid schools would close. But today I spoke with one Shawnee Mission teacher who says he's relieved for now.
State government, we're learning that on the fly right now.
Nick Paris has been teaching government at Shawnee Mission East for 30 years. He's always kept an eye on Topeka, but never as close as now. Come fall, he needs to have a job to return to.
My wife has stage 4 ovarian cancer, and she would not be covered after August 31st unless the schools continue to operate. So we have a definite personal stake.
Worried schools would be forced to shut down and he'd be without a job, Nick's fears were temporarily put on hold after Governor Sam Brownback announced this morning he would call a special session.
You know, politics is the art of the possible, but compromise is, such a key ingredient of democracy. And it's been kind of upsetting to see how confrontational everyone has been up there in Topeka.
The state Supreme Court first ruled in February unless poor districts began receiving more money by the end of June, public schools could be shut down. 2 weeks ago, the court ruled lawmakers had not solved the problem. But lawmakers left Topeka for the year without discussing or passing a solution, leaving it up to the governor to call a special session.
I'm pleased to see that the session has been called before, well before, or better before the deadline, but we should have done this long ago.
Complying with the court could cost the state $38 to $42 million if lawmakers decide to go back to the old funding formula, a safe option the court has already approved.
I'm cautiously optimistic because they have to get together, they have to work together. If that happens, and then it looks as if we're going to open in August, then I'll breathe a sigh of relief, but not until then, so we'll wait and see.
Governor Brownback did not set a specific date for the special session, but said it would happen before the end of the month. In his statement, he continued to blame the state Supreme Court for overstepping its authority. Live in Overland Park, Ariel Rothfield, 41 Action News.
Ariel, thank you. Our team coverage continues now with reporter Andres Gutierrez live in the newsroom. And Andres, how are lawmakers reacting to the news?
Yeah, Mike, many of them are looking forward to the special session today. Representative Stephanie Clayton and Senator Greg Smith both agreed that the court's timing to pass down the decision wasn't ideal, but Clayton says that there are a couple of things in the works. State Senator Smith does tell me that in the 2-hour meeting he had on the last legislative day, it was obvious that there were different ideas on the table, but both do tell me that they are ready to get back to work on this issue.
There is some foot dragging in regards to the court ruling in the first place. But overall, all of the agency here is with the legislature. So we have the power, we have the control. This is our responsibility, and we're going to get it done. If,
for some reason, we would even revisit the old formula that was repealed, I represent 3 school districts in Johnson County, Shawnee Mission, Olathe, and DeSoto. Each of those schools stands to lose a ton of money if we go back to that old formula, and I'm not willing to let that happen to the kids in my school district.
And now both of them do not expect this to be a long special session. 2013 was the last time there was a special session, and it only lasted 3 days. We'll see about this one. Live in the newsroom, Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.